How you day, people at home? Oh my goodness, I'm really excited. I've been waiting for this moment to come. Oga Obinna in the building. I literally one puto. I literally had to write down everything that Oga Obinna has done. Please, you'll allow me, because it's too much.
I know. My book, I always say one day I will either write a novel
Yes.
or I will shoot a movie. Because my life is a movie. The things I've done, the things I've been through up until now, movie.
So I should add writer to this list already.
Add writer over there. I'm a writer. I write my script, so I'm a writer, yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
So I'll go with it, and then if you agree with all of them, you just tell me. If I've missed one, you'll tell our
We
fans.
add it.
Yes.
Okay.
So Oga Obinna, this guy is an actor.
Correct.
I heard somewhere that you're also a video director.
Correct.
You're an MC.
Correct.
You're a comedian.
Correct.
You're a musician.
Correct.
Pastor.
Correct.
Motivational speaker.
Correct.
Hey, comedian again.
Correct.
Radio presenter.
Correct.
TV presenter.
Correct.
YouTuber.
Correct.
Dancer.
Correct.
Socialite.
Correct.
Father Abraham.
Correct.
And again, the only man who has been arrested for dressing to what?
To kill now.
kill.
Yes. I'm a criminal. I'm walking with experts. It's over here.
And we still have another one. The only man who has taken a beautiful woman to a restaurant, a cheap one, and
course.
told her what?
She
cheap
said,
is
this restaurant is cheap. I was like, cheap is expensive.
now. Oh, Gadito.
Yes.
You're very much welcome.
No, thank you for having me. I'm humbled to be here.
Yes.
It's been a long time coming. I've always been receiving calls. I'm like,
Yeah.
but now this time it has to happen. And today it has come to pass. We are here.
And I am very much happy.
To God be the glory.
Amen. You just reminded how they do it in Nigerian movies. They are my favorite. At the end, to God be the glory. Watch out for part 2. So I'm really happy to have you today.
Pleasure.
And I am very curious. This is a question I've been asking myself for a very long time. And I think maybe the fans out there would also wonder, why did you choose to be in Kenya and not Nigeria?
There are some things that are not our choices. That's how I'll answer it.
Okay.
It's not a choice. If I was to leave Kenya, hey, this is a black American talk. Out in California,
Yes.
or Miami. I want to run bare-chested in the beach.
Yes.
Running in slow motion. Drinking those things they drink.
Yes.
Mojito.
The Hawaiian
Of
blue.
course, now.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm also curious to know that you identify, when you were coming to Kenya, you started off, you were a street kid. How was that experience for you? You living in the streets, not knowing maybe what to do, what angle to receive. So how was that for you at the beginning?
When I came to Nairobi, I didn't know where I was going. So it was not a decision for you have to or you don't have to. It was
Yes.
survival, because I remember I'd fallen out with my dad back then, but we've made amends now.
Okay.
And he kicked me out. He was like, I don't want to see you here. And the only place I could go to was Nairobi. I was like, everything happens in Nairobi, here goes nothing. And here we are. Of which I always say, if my dad never kicked me out, right now I'd either be a pastor or a primary school teacher. I'm not saying primary school teacher is bad.
Yes.
Or being a pastor is bad, but those are the things that my dad used to tell me all the time. So I want you to work for the government, so become a teacher. When you're a teacher, because I'm a public speaker.
Yes.
I talk a lot. I'm always very noisy. I'm a noisy guy.
Yeah.
So my father was like, you can make a very good teacher. And
Yes.
so he used to think that I would be a teacher. Now I'm a teacher though, but I'm teaching people different kind of lessons.
Yes.
Yeah, it's private classes. Yeah.
Wow, amazing.
Oh, also I'm a fitness coach. You didn't add that one there. My
go
accolades
add
are
it.
just continue. Yes. Now.
I needed 2 pages,
So
my
yeah, I told
producer.
I'm a teacher now. Now I'm teaching people how to be fit and live healthy.
Yes.
I believe in living and eating healthy. Yeah.
Wow, amazing. And I think there's something that I've noticed, or rather I have literally been so keen about your music career, because I see you as a great musician, not just because, it's ni kuimba tu, it's just singing.
Okay.
But because you're so passionate about it, and regardless of the fact that people tend to focus more on your comedy part, you're still releasing music. I see you're still doing it. And actually, I want us to talk about your very first song, Igwing. So I was watching it and I thought it was a movie at first. I was telling myself, okay, is this a song or is it a short film? So tell me, how was the experience, having the king there and telling you, why are you calling yourself that name? How was that?
That is my most expensive video.
Oh, wow.
It's the first one is called Igwe because it has a lot of logistics. Then it was shot by Enosolik, which is a story for another day. But it was nice because now I was getting into music as Obinna. Before I've done hip hop, I've done dancehall. Then when people accepted Obinna as a comedian, now I'm trying to introduce the musician side of myself. So got it up. So guys are like, no, we like Obinna the comedian more. I'm like, it's cool.
Yeah.
You pick what you like. It's a buffet.
Yes.
I'm like a buffet. You like my comedy, pick the comedy. You like my motivational videos, do that. You like fitness, do that. You like my music, do that.
Yes.
It's a buffet. I do the music for myself. I also do the comedy for myself because I love laughing. I love happiness. I've been through a lot. Let me be happy now. So when I'm happy and when I'm in the studio and I'm creating music and I'm enjoying the process and then it gets out and I put it on YouTube, whether you watch it or you don't watch it, I've already spent the money.
Yes.
And even best, in Kenya, music does not pay. So even all these big people who are doing, I don't know which songs and their song will trend.
Yeah.
I even have money than all of them. So it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I will do my comedy, yes. I will do, it will pay the bills. I enjoy making people happy. I will MC, I will do whatever. But when I feel like dancing, I will dance. When I feel like doing music, I will do music.
Yes.
When I feel like doing fitness. So it is about me.
Yeah.
So it's an experience. I enjoy doing music. I enjoy creating it. It takes time and effort and being put together, the whole process. The artistic part of it is very, it's therapeutic.
Absolutely.
So I will keep doing it. That's what I always tell people. And then I always tell people, music nowadays is not rocket science.
Yeah.
Back in the day, music was, hello, man. Then people are like, oh my God, that voice. Nowadays, kila mtu akona pombe above the head. And then it's a hit song.
Yes.
So one day I'll just pass by somewhere and I'll be like, kila mtu akona kijiko.
And
before you know it's a hit song. Yes, then I tell people, I told you. So it's never about, this person can sing, because I know a lot of musicians. I don't want to mention names, but I know a lot of musicians who can sing for but they're big names. And you just listen to what they sing, you're like, really? But the producer was working overtime. But now they're considered musicians because people always think that you become what they allow you to be.
True.
Bro, it's not that. I become what I allow me to be.
Yes.
It's not about you, it's about me. I want to be whoever. And this is also a message to every other person. Be who you want to be. Nobody allows you to be. The fact that you're alive, experiment. Me myself, I always tell people, if I didn't try comedy, I'll probably be an underground musician. Because I would still be, it's music. One day. I tried different things. I tried comedy, I tried DJing, or I'm also a DJ. I tried DJing and and then comedy peaked. And now I'm still in classes for DJing because I'm like, okay, if I lose my voice today, and I have the name, will I be Charlie Chaplin? I'm like, no. Will I do a Mr. Bean? I'm like, no. I like music, so I'll play music that other people have recorded. Or I'll create music, I'll be a producer. Then also being behind the camera, seeing people, creatives, sitting down directing videos, because I realize most of the time when I shoot my music videos or even clips, I'm the one telling the director everything to do. I want this angle, I want this shot, I want this, I want that. So I'm like, why don't I just direct my own things and cut down on the budget?
Obinna, is it Obinna Live? There's this YouTube show that you have.
Obinna Live.
And I was looking at it and, I was expecting to find maybe something to do with what I'm used to. But your style of how you've approached this particular show on YouTube is different. So for those maybe who have not been able to see what Obinna Live is about, Obinna chairman, I love how the lady calls you chairman.
I'm the one who calls me chairman. Chairman, chief. Today I'm calling me chairman.
You deserve it.
I don't want to fight with the ringtone.
So the show is about, so they have these interesting activities. They come to your hood, and then there's a prize to be won. And I think the very first one you did was about people doing 200 push-ups, I think.
Yes.
Yeah, so what inspired this idea? Because it's all about generosity. It has charity in it. It has a lot of motivation towards the youth. So what was the dream behind this?
So in my social media, my DM is on fire. When the pandemic hit and then a lot of people
Yeah.
lost their jobs, a lot of people didn't know what to do.
Yes.
So you have a lot of people in your DM telling you, help me with supper, help me with dinner, help me with 200 bob, 50 bob, whatever. So there are so many that someone will think maybe you don't want to send, and maybe there are like 50 people.
Yeah.
Each of them want 200 bob. Now if you do times 50, see, it doesn't. So I thought, what can I do that can help people? Because I'm normally very big on giving.
Yes.
In fact, on 23rd of December, I'm going to Blessed Assurance Charity Home. It's an orphanage home in Mwiki. I go there every year. I went there once. So every year, December, I do 5 homes. So when COVID hit, I said, let me narrow it down to one. But I stuck with Blessed Assurance because there's like 75 children.
Yeah.
And one lady who's taking care of all of them.
Oh.
They lack food, shoes, school fees, and everything. So I said, if I'm going somewhere yearly, let me be coming here. Then let me sponsor a few kids, their school fees, shoes, and stuff like that. So I'm normally very big in giving. So I said, what will I do to give in a larger way? So I said, instead of me just come and say, here's money. Someone say, hey, why you give me money? You know, people always, defenses are always up. Yeah, why you give me money? Why you give me money like that?
Yes.
So I said, okay, what I will do, I would go different hoods. I will give people simple challenges. Whoever wins will get some money, will get the ultimate prize.
Yes.
But what people don't know is that every other person who participates gets a small token.
Ah.
You get like 500
okay.
shillings.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's a shopping voucher. So you participated. You made the show nice.
Yes.
But now the overall person gets like 10,000 shillings. You're like, oh my God, I just did push-ups. Another person, I just did squats. Another, I
Yes.
just did a pepeta challenge. So that's how Obinna Life started.
Yes.
So I did a couple of episodes. And then COVID was not ending. And then I looked
Yeah.
at my saving and I realized the way my bank account is set up, we are not going to sustain the giving.
Yes.
We ain't no opera. And then also, you know, the corporates in
Yes.
in Kenya are not big in giving, most
Yeah,
of them.
true.
Not all. So you'll approach corporates, you're like, listen, I have this concept, you know, our corporate affairs over here, you know, you're like, shut up. Just say you don't want to give.
Yes.
It's okay. Let's
Uh-huh.
meet in heaven, bro.
Yes.
Let's meet in hell, or wherever people are going. So I stopped, I paused it a bit, but I'll bring it back again because that show is all about giving.
Yeah, true.
It was just about I come, I give. That was all about it. So it will come back soon, hopefully.
Yeah, and I'm praying for that because
Amen.
also something I loved about it is where you put in the raw talent that people maybe don't know about.
Yes,
I think
yes.
that's actually really amazing and adorable because through that people will be able to identify these individuals who are really talented but maybe don't have the means to
You
get
know
there.
why? I know a lot of talented people.
Yeah.
From comics to musicians to dancers to acrobats, name them. We have so much talent in this country,
Yes.
but nobody gives a damn. You know why? Because who are you? I don't know you. You're not trending, so I'm not supporting you. Or if I support you, how do I benefit? Me, I want to support you so people can say I'm supporting you so that I benefit. You know, so people have a lot of that. So that's what I
Yes.
said in the show at the end, I'll just put in 2 people. They go head to head. Also, the idea is one of them who people vote for gets to win something. If you're
Yeah.
a musician, I'll pay for your studio because I know producers.
Yes.
I'll direct for your video. If you're a comic, I'll call you for my event.
Yeah.
So you also learn. So it goes the whole show is all about giving, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's a very beautiful show and unique at the same time. I mean, those people who are really struggling. Oh my God. I didn't know 200 press ups was that.
Even myself, I can't do that. Please, director, don't put that part. Me, I can do 500 push-ups.
All right, all right. I mean, I'm having so much fun with Obinna in studio today. And wait, for now, I just want to inform you guys that we are going to be having an amazing part 2. And this is where we are going to be getting to the session where we're going to be having the brain buster and stuff like that to have some fun, to make it interesting. So please be here right after the break. We are at the Golden Tulip Hotel. Please do not touch the dial.